Hello, Army. Welcome back to Bangtan News Today, where you get the latest and hottest news about BTS, and today, the world of Army is really made a scene, because Jimin finally explained everything, and Jungkook. He couldn't help himself. A moment so unexpected, yet so heartfelt, happened today on the Weverse live stream. BTS as Jimin appeared with a calm face, wearing a black hoodie, sitting casually in front of the camera, but from the look in his eyes, we knew there was something big he wanted to say. With a soft voice, Jimin opened the broadcast. "I think it's time to be honest with all of you," he said, just one sentence, but enough to make the entire army around the world stop for a moment. Comments flooded the live stream, millions of messages from curious and eager fans. Jimin began to speak that he was talking about someone who was always by his side. A person who knows when he is tired, when he is happy, even when he just needs silence. He didn't name names. But everyone knew who he meant. His tone, the little smile on his face, and the look in his eyes, all lead to one name, Jungkook, and sure enough. Shortly thereafter, Jungkook appeared on the screen. Without saying much, he waved his hand and smiled gently. That smile seemed to be the answer to all of Army's questions all along. Jungkook then sat down next to Jimin. The atmosphere immediately changed, warm, full of laughter, and so natural. Jimin teased Jungkook, "You want to explain that too?" Jungkook replied quietly, "I think you've explained everything." The sentence was simple, but enough to make the army around the world scream hysterically in the comments. The two then shared a little story about their difficult times, about the struggles during training, the pressures of the industry, and how they supported each other during this time. At one point, Jungkook looked at Jimin with gentle eyes, then patted him on the shoulder, and Jimin just smiled as he said, "Soldier, we're fine. Sometimes you worry too much." But before closing the broadcast, Jimin said one sentence that made everyone speechless: "The important thing is that we are always together." It resonated throughout the world, a statement that was both warm and heartwarming. In a matter of minutes, the hashtags #Jungkook and #WeLoveYou instantly topped the global trending. Major media such as Dispatch and Neighbor write articles with the title, "Jimin BTS finally opens up." Jungkook couldn't hide his emotions. The cutout video of Jungkook staring at Jimin with teary eyes went viral on TikTok and Twitter. Many fans wrote that they cried watching the broadcast, because Jungkook's expression clearly showed he was holding deep feelings. The way he looked at Jimin was like someone who really understood the meaning of each other's presence. Towards the end of the broadcast, before the screen went off, Jungkook seemed to whisper something to Jimin. Jimin just laughed a little and smiled shyly. No one knew what was being whispered, but Army was sure it wasn't just an ordinary word. The broadcast ended with a sentence from Jimin: "Thank you for believing in me, and believing in us." And with that, Army knew that night would be one of the most historic moments in BTS's journey. After the broadcast, social media literally exploded. The comment column turned into a sea of love and emotion, not just because of the shock, but because of the warmth emanating from these two people. Many wrote that the moment felt real, honest, and so human. A few hours later, HYBE's official account finally opened its voice. In a statement, HYBE said that they respect the honesty and personal expression of the artists. They emphasized that the close relationship between BTS members is an important part of the group's strength. That sentence made the army relieved, as if all this did not need to be hidden, and as it turned out, the surprises are not over yet. A few hours after the broadcast, Jungkook again appeared in a short broadcast on TikTok. He appeared relaxed, wearing a white t-shirt and a gentle smile on his face. Without mentioning his name, he said softly, "Sometimes honesty is scary, but it's the best way to show gratitude." The army knew those words must have been directed at Jimin. Shortly after, Jimin uploaded a photo of the night sky in Weverse. Under it is handwritten, "Some things don't need to be explained in words. Thank you for always believing in me." And a few hours earlier, Jungkook had written on his Instagram story, "I'm always here." Two sentences are simple, but when put together, feel like complementary puzzle pieces. The Korean media immediately highlighted this. Some wrote that Jimin and Jungkook showed a rare emotional maturity in the entertainment world. One article even wrote, "Jungkook is not just closeness, but a symbol of honesty and loyalty." Other BTS members also provided support. RM wrote on Weverse, "I'm proud of them both." Taehyung only left a purple heart and fire emoji, but it was already meaningful enough. while Suga wrote calmly, "You guys made today feel warm." That night, the army around the world made a small party. They lit purple candles, sang the song Still With You and Promise, two songs that are considered to best describe their relationship, and on social media, millions of messages of love continue to flow, but behind all the euphoria, one short video appeared on Weverse, video taken behind the scenes after a live broadcast. Jimin and Jungkook are seen walking side by side. Chuckling, Jimin looked at Jungkook and said, "Are you okay?" Jungkook replied, "Now yes, because you spoke first." The sentence is simple, but the army knows, it means deep. That night, everyone came to their senses. What they witnessed was not just the interaction between BTS members, but a moment of honesty, mutual trust, and genuine connection between two people who grew up together from the bottom up. And finally, the World Army concluded one thing: whether it's love as a best friend, a brother, or something deeper, to be sure, Jimin and Jungkook have shown that sincere honesty and closeness can be the most beautiful form of love. That's the incredible moment that happened today. A simple broadcast, but left a huge imprint in the hearts of millions of fans around the world, because in the end, as Jimin said, the important thing is that we are always together.